One of the hardest things is admitting your faults, really looking into yourself and finding out what it is that we've done wrong, or maybe we're not proud of that we do, and maybe we don't even realize that we do it sometimes. Owning it and trying to change it. Nobody can do this 100% of the time, but I do believe if we try the best that we can, one day at a time, that's what it's important. Now, you're gonna have those type of people who refuse to look in the mirror, refuse to look at their faults. Those are the type of people that will constantly make excuses for everything. There was a reason I did this, or I reacted because of this. You know, things like that, or people like that, you can't force them to look within themselves. They have to do it on their own. And sometimes, even in the worst situations, they're still not gonna realize it. It reminds me of the Steve Wilkos show, when you have like those really sad episodes of people who have molested their children or abused their children, and then the lie detector test comes back saying, yes, you've assaulted your child, you've molested your child. And that parent or that person is, you know, screaming, it's wrong, it's broken. You know, eventually we all have to face our demons, our fears. And for me, I would rather do them on my own, privately, than have them all crashing down. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to be on the Steve Wilkos show and everything's going to turn into like this big spectacle, but eventually things do have a way of catching up with you. So what I like to try to do is, when I'm doing something or thinking of doing something, I try to think in my head, how is this going to benefit me in the long run? You know, what are the repercussions of whatever action I'm trying to do? And I try it from there. You know, nobody's perfect. We can only try every day, one day at a time. But the way of getting there is accepting ourselves for who we are, loving ourselves for who we are, and then trying to change ourselves when we can, because there's always room for improvement.